What makes our shahadat weak? Maybe I should ask you that question. What is the shahadat? Everybody knows that question maybe to say. Shahadat is saying Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. This is a very huge question in reality. We can talk, give a whole sohbat about this. We're just going to touch it a little bit here and there, inshallah. Are you understanding first what makes your shahadat to be strong? Or do you think to have a strong shahadat is just by saying that shahadat is going to be strong? Anyone can say the shahadat. You can train a parrot to say that shahadat, isn't it? Does that mean that that parrot, that little bird, if he learns to say the shahadat, his shahadat is strong or his shahadat is accepted? So ask yourself, what makes your shahadat to be weak? Before you ask that question, ask what makes your shahadat to be strong. And what is shahadat? It's not just saying those words. What do you think this tariqat is being busy with if it's not the shahadat? We spoke about this before. Shahadat is saying Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu. Tasawwuf, tariqat, this way, this jama'at, Sahibul Sahib is concentrating 24 hours, 7 days a week, every day of our lives on that shahadat. How to make it strong. Because although we say by the tongue, we believe, we bear witness that there is only one Allah, one Lord. La ilaha illallah, there is no ilah, there is none worthy of worship except for Allah. But if you look a little bit deeper, although you are saying that, you have so many objects of worship in your heart. You have so many objects of worship scattered around you. You worship others. Some worship this dunya, some worship women, some worship cars, some worship power, some worship position. So, this Jamaat is concentrating, tariqat must concentrate to find that hidden ilah, those false ilahs, and to get rid of them. Then you're going to say Allah. Some people, they worship, not some, majority, they worship their nafs, their ego. They're going up and down, praying 5 times a day. They're doing everything, but they don't know their ego. Their ego is controlling them. They're worshipping to their ego. So we are concentrating on that. How to make our shahadat strong. How do you make your shahadat weak? When although you're saying there is no Allah, no ilah except for Allah, but you don't understand the ilahs that you have put in your heart, the hidden shirk, that makes your shahadat to be weak. If you not understand the enemies that is inside of you and outside, that makes your shahadat to be weak. If you're not understanding that your nafs, shaitan, dunya and hawa, these are your enemies, it makes your shahadat to be weak, even if you're reciting that shahadat 1,000 times a day. If you're not understanding your ego, if you're not understanding your anger, your stubbornness, your arrogance, and your envy, your jealousy, and the hundreds and thousands of the tricks and traps of all these inside of you, you're not understanding that, your shahadat weak. Although you're saying that 1,000 times a day, someone just touches you a little bit and you get very upset, you get very angry, you cannot control it. All the prayers and all the good things that you have done is going to be destroyed. Your shahadat becomes weak. But the shahadat now is saying, it's not just leaving. The shahadat isn't just ending at La ilaha illallah. It continues. And the word that continues after La ilaha illallah, after Allah, is Muhammad. alayhi wasalam. It is not us. So which means now what? For you to get rid of the ilahs, to make your shahadat to be strong, for you to understand that all the ilahs make your shahadat weak, you must follow the method and the way of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to make that understanding. If you are following any other method except for the method of the Prophet ﷺ, you are going to be stuck some way, somehow. Because the Prophet ﷺ has been sent as a perfect example for all of humanity from now until Judgment Day. So if you are not carrying the sunnats of the Prophet ﷺ, you may think, if you're not carrying the sunnat, you may think that you're a good person, but you're stuck somewhere. Because so many, they may say, why you have to make a zikr? Why you have to wear a turban? Why you have to wear all these things? Just be a good person. Allah Allah. Like being a good person, it is the most difficult thing to do. It is something to be a good person, it is something that is impossible, and once you have that, you don't need anything else. To be a good person gives you the right to live in this world. Doesn't give you the right for anything else. Is nothing special. To be good is nothing special. Oh, they say you have to be a good person. Of course you have to be a good person. What, you're thinking that if you pray 5 times a day, you're wearing a turban and you're doing all this, it makes you into a bad person? Just because there are people who wear this and they do that, they are bad? Then we can say there are so many people who don't wear this and they are bad. So where are we going to go now? That's why our kalima continues, the shahadat continues, Muhammad Rasulullah. And your faith is not going to be acceptable until you follow the way of the Prophet ﷺ. And the Prophet is saying, in the Akhir Zaman, if you carry one of my sunnats, one of my lost traditions, you get the blessings and the reward of 100 martyrs who passed for the sake of Allah in my time. Because now, some people, they are stuck there. They say it's a good person. Of course, good, you're a good person, but now there are things that are there also that your Lord is happy with. That your Lord is happy with. He is happy now if you carry the traditions of your Prophet. He is happy now when you carry the traditions that are inside batin traditions, to do with your manners and your understanding, and zahir traditions, to do with your outside form. He is happy. When He is happy with you, your faith is going to be strong. It's going to be strong. Inshallah, we're all here to learn what makes. We're all here to learn what makes our faith weak and to fix it. We're all here to learn what makes our shahadat weak and to fix it. And the number one thing that is really, really important and very vital for us to understand, it is what the Holy Prophet ﷺ, he's praying to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, saying, Ya Rabbi, do not leave me in the hands of my nafs, of my ego, even for the blink of an eye. That is showing how dangerous this ego is. You concentrate on that, then our faith will be strong. Our faith will become more sincere. Inshallah, we are not relying on our faith. We're relying on the faith of our Prophet. We're relying on the faith of the awliya. We are not relying on our actions. We're not relying on our prayers to save us. We're relying on the intercession of the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Which means what? We are not relying We don't want the justice of Allah. We don't want Allah to judge us. We want Allah to be merciful to us. Do you want Allah's justice or you want Allah's mercy? Definitely Allah's mercy. And Allah's mercy is embodied, it is given to the Holy Prophet ﷺ. Because Allah is saying He is Rahmatal lil Alameen. He is a mercy to the whole alams. And His desire, if we may say, is only to pull mankind out of the trouble and out of the hell and out of the fire and into the paradise. May Allah forgive us, inshallah. May Allah make our shahadah to be strong. Like I said, this is a very wide, a very big topic. There's so many areas we're not entering right now. In time we will, inshallah rahman. Al-Fatiha.